Welcome to Can Do Polish by PolishPod101.com.
Cześć wszystkim, jestem Emil Nowak. Hi everyone, I'm Emil Nowak. In this lesson, you'll learn how to greet someone at different times of the day.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Polish ebook before it's gone.
This is Zuzanna Zając, the Lee family's teacher. Her schedule for the day is Mark Lee at 9 a.m., Karen Lee at 12 p.m., Ben Lee at 6 p.m. Listen to the greeting exchange between the three pairs. Pay attention to the time of day.
Dzień dobry, pani Zając.
Dzień dobry, panie Lee.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dobry wieczór.
Dobry wieczór, Ben.
Once more with the English translation.
Dzień dobry, pani Zając.
Good morning, Miss Zając.
Dzień dobry, panie Lee.
Good morning, Mr. Lee. Dzień dobry. Good afternoon.
Dzień dobry.
Good afternoon.
Dobry wieczór.
Good evening.
Dobry wieczór, Ben.
Good evening, Ben.
Let's take a closer look at each of these expressions.
In the first conversation, do you remember how Mark says, Good morning, Miss Zając?
Dzień dobry, pani Zając.
First is,
Dzień dobry.
Good morning in this context.
Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry.
Note,
Dzień dobry.
is a useful greeting that can be used to mean good morning, good afternoon, or even just hello. You can use it all day until the evening. Next is
Pani.
Ms.
Pani. Pani.
This is a formal way to address a woman. Finally, the teacher's family name. Zając.
Zając. Zając. Zając.
Together,
Pani Zając.
Miss Zając.
Pani Zając.
Altogether,
Dzień dobry, pani Zając.
good morning, Miss Zając.
Dzień dobry, pani Zając.
When including a person's name in a greeting, it's more common to say the person's name after the greeting. Note, using a person's family name in a greeting may come across as more formal. Do you remember the teacher's response? Good morning, Mr. Lee.
Dzień dobry, panie Lee.
First is,
Dzień dobry.
good morning.
Dzień dobry.
Next,
Panie.
Mr.
Panie. Panie.
This is a formal way to address a man. Finally, Mark's family name, Lee, pronounced in Polish.
Lee. Lee.
Lee. Altogether, it's
Dzień dobry, panie Lee.
good morning, Mr. Lee.
Dzień dobry, panie Lee.
Note, this exchange is formal. In the second conversation, which takes place at noon, do you remember how Karen says, good afternoon? Hint, it's the same greeting as the one used in the morning.
Dzień dobry.
Note that Karen's greeting is slightly less formal, as she doesn't say the teacher's name.
Dzień dobry.
Good afternoon.
Dzień dobry.
The teacher's response is the same.
Dzień dobry.
This can translate as hello or good afternoon,
Dzień dobry.
is a common way to greet people during the day. You can use it in formal and less formal situations. In the third conversation, which takes place in the evening at 6 p.m., do you remember how Ben says, good evening?
Dobry wieczór.
Dobry wieczór.
Literally, good evening.
Dobry wieczór.
Dobry wieczór.
Dobry wieczór.
Is a common way to greet people during the evening and at night, in both formal and less formal situations. Do you remember the teacher's response? Good evening, Ben.
Dobry wieczór, Ben.
Dobry wieczór.
Good evening.
Dobry wieczór.
Next is Ben's name pronounced in Polish.
Ben. Ben. Ben.
Together, it's
Dobry wieczór, Ben.
good evening, Ben.
Dobry wieczór, Ben.
Note that the teacher addresses Ben by his first name as he's younger. This makes the greeting sound more informal.
Let's look at the greetings once more. Listen and repeat, or speak along with me. Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór, pani zając. Dobry wieczór, pani zając. Cześć. Cześć. Did you notice the last greeting?
Wondering how you can master these conversations even faster? Here's how. 1. Read along. You get the lesson conversation and translations inside our dialogue tool, so that you see each word as you hear it and understand it all. 2. Practice speaking. By shadowing what you hear, you can also record and compare yourself with native speakers with our voice recording tools. And 3. Take our assessment tests and see how much you remember. These tools are part of our Can-Do course. Just click the link in the description to get them.
Cześć.
Hi.
Cześć.
Hi.
Cześć. Cześć.
In informal situations, you can just use the greeting
Cześć.
hi at any time of the day.
Cześć.
Is the most common greeting in Polish. However, it's only suitable for informal situations, such as when greeting friends or relatives. It translates as hi or hello, but it can also mean goodbye. Because of this, you can use
Cześć.
both as a meeting and parting greeting.
Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. Then, repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how Mark says, "Good morning"?
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. And how Karen says, "Good afternoon"?
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Do you remember how to say, "Good evening"? Dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór. Do you remember how Mark addresses Miss Zając? Pani Zając. Pani Zając. And how Miss Zając addresses Mark Lee? Panie Lee. Panie Lee.
Let's practice. Imagine you're Ben Lee and you're attending your morning class. Respond by saying, "Good morning." Ready?
Dzień dobry, Ben.
Dzień dobry.
Listen again and repeat.
Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry.
Let's try another. Imagine you're Mark Lee and you're attending your afternoon class. Respond by saying, "Good afternoon, Miss Zając." Ready?
Dzień dobry, panie Lee.
Dzień dobry, pani Zając.
Listen again and repeat.
Dzień dobry, pani Zając. Dzień dobry, pani Zając.
Let's try one more. Imagine you're Karen Lee and you meet your neighbor in the evening. Respond by saying, "Good evening." Ready?
Dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór.
Listen again and repeat.
Dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór.
This is the end of this lesson.
Now, here's what you can do to cement this conversation in your head. Review the conversation with our dialogue tool and lesson transcripts. Study the key words and phrases with our spaced repetition flashcards. Review the key grammar and cultural tips inside the lesson notes. And test yourself with our assessment tests. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to access our Can-Do course.
Now you know how to use basic greetings in Polish. That's all there is to it. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.